Hi, how are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How is your health? How is your family? How is your working condition? May I believe you are very, very much okay wherever you are. You, my brother or my sister, habari yako? How are you? Uh, yeah, this is Kohera. It's Kohera. I am with you again once more. And may I say thank you very much. Thank you very much for opening and watching my video, my brother. Whether you are commenting negatively or positively, whether you are neutral, you are a grown up. Your opinion is always accommodated. We respect each and everyone's opinion because that is what you think. That is why we are here. You cannot always say yes, or you cannot always say no. Yeah, that is why we have positive and negative. Yeah, you feel what you feel, and then you vent it, you talk it out, so that you when you see when you talk something which is hurting you, it gets out of your heart, and then you become afresh. You just feel that okay, I have achieved my objective, my goal is achieved, and your body now reacts and you become very normal. When you when you feel so painful, when you can get coherence in your anywhere and you can box, you stupid old man, you silly man, you are talking this and that, and then and then you decide to say, you foolish old man, what are you talking about? Then that is good. You vent, you bring that bitterness out, and then now you sleep and feel good, and say, yeah, I told Koera Senior that he's a fool. You vent, and that is how our body is supposed to work. With us as teachers, we are ever flexible. You can talk anything on me. But I'll continue because we have always been dealing with the different characters. You see, when you deal with the students, when you deal with the learners, you deal with the people with the different IQs, intelligent contents, which differ. You find some are very high, you find some are average, you find some are low, but you have to accommodate them. You bring them together, and then you put them, and then you understand them. You stand each category of an IQ, the lowest, average, and the highest. Then when you are dealing with them, you put yourself, if you come to the lowest, you put yourself to that category, you become also very low, and you reason like you reason like them. So when someone insults Kohera Senior, I always see you because uh, I have already captured your what we call your reasoning capacity, your IQ, where your level of reasoning is. So then I accommodate you and accept you because that is where you are. I cannot force you to go low or to go high or to remain. That is where you are, and you are always correct. Yeah, so thank you very much for those who commented, whether negative or positive. For those who are my new subscribers, I welcome you to this channel. And my organic friends, brothers and sisters, where are my sisters from USA? Where is Jamaica baby, Kimberly Rivers? Where is CJ Williams nowadays? Where is Norman Williams? Where is Monica Williams? Where is Koye? Where is Kefa? Where is Kemi Klaus? Where is Ban and MCB? Where is my sister Loe? Betty Loe? Where is my brother from Canada? Where is my sister from Nigeria? Adiole. I'm missing you. Missing you, just to mention a few. Where is my sister Caroline Achieng from Nyanza region? I'm missing a tilapia. My sister, how can I get that tilapia? Yeah, good. Thank you so much. I think last video we were talking about the manipulations because you have seen how the younger generation is trying to react. They are rebelling against their parents who are unnecessarily selling their land, unnecessarily actually snatching their rightful inheritance of their ancestral land. That land is never sold. That land is, each and every person has an ancestor. So you also deserve the right to inherit even an inch of your ancestor so that you feel a sense of belonging to that clan, a sense of belonging. That one is quite very, very, very sensitive. So when I see my sister Mora, when I see you challenging Ernest that he has a hidden agenda just to help Ernesto's and Matiko's family to liberate their inheritance, for sure I don't understand you. Just put yourself in their shoes. See your own father. If somebody can come and dislodge your father from your grandfather's land, you as a daughter, surely, what will you do? Will your brother be a fool to complain that my dad is selling out our rightful inheritance? Will your father, will you side your father or your brother? Be sincere. Be sincere. Or rather, wherever you are married, I believe you have a son. And then all of a sudden you find that the father of your son is selling the land. When you are, and then somebody somewhere outside is advising your son to go out and look for a land elsewhere when his grandfather's land is being unnecessarily sold to a foreigner. Moral, tell me that. Which hidden agenda? That is why I'm always warning that let those old men not fool Ondari. Ondari will face a very, very strong resistance from those youths. Huh? He will not unless all the clan members unanimously agree to give you that land. That is when you can actually the UNASM. I think I showed you how the Kenyan Land Act goes. They agree unanimously, but if you split them, even if they are 10 and one happens to dispute that agreement, everything becomes at a standstill until the case is solved. And the cases are always solved not necessarily by the court, especially the communal land. That one comes back to the elders, to the community elders. Those are the natives. Those are the original people who know where the land reaches. But just imagine I saw Ondari measuring a land using his gumboots steps, walking on the land and counting, and then after reaching there, he multiplied by 3. Hey! You call me anything, but I've never seen this one. How do you people take people to be fools? Surely. Okay. Now, for today, I feel I have seen something bad here. At least 2 items, 2 or 3 rather, where I wanted to contribute and respond and give my views. And I stand for correction. Even if you insult, I don't care. But get this. I saw one of the YouTubers complaining that this is what I didn't know, that Marwa had a manageress of his villa. If she's a lady, we don't call her a manager, but a manageress. And then this lady happened to serve in Marwa's villa. That is according to the YouTuber. For at least for a length of time. I don't know the duration and the length. And then unfortunately, this manageress passed on. Now, according to her, is that Marwa never gave a tribute to this, to his worker, to his employee. Marwa is the employer, and she was his employee. In normal circumstances, when you have employed a person, he or she has become part and a parcel of your family, but on a different category, on a financial department, or in whatever department you have put her, because that is somebody you have amongst the many. That is someone you have trusted and employed. So he should be, or she should be part and parcel of your families. Now, when demise comes, when there is death comes and snatches, in fact, you are supposed to get involved, to get so much involved to make sure that his or her send-off is at least reasonable, to show the category of where she or he was working the standard. So in this case, I am understanding that Marwa's family never attended even the burials, and even Marwa didn't attend even the mom, even the other family members did not attend to that manageress burial. And this YouTuber went as far as saying that this lady left 4 children. I think there are 4 or 3. I did not, okay. But he must have left she must have left some children. But there was no gesture. There was no any positive gesture from her employer, that is Mara. He even didn't give them even a send off, even a gift, even at least some money, at least something to just to wipe their tears to show that okay, our mom belonged to somebody who had employed her. So for that, if that is true, I urge Maro to actually respond in a good way and at least mourn that lady through her children. Yeah, so that even God can feel good. So that even her spirits, wherever they are, can feel good that there is somebody there. That is the first item. The second item for today, because this is a kind of social life and lifestyle. It's a social life and a lifestyle. The second item is whereby I have seen my my son Gintu. Yeah, you call him my son. What is wrong? Yeah, I have seen my son Gintu had trespassed and overcrossed to Marwa's land. And he must have met with the Ankomo, and I don't know whether that one is Ondari. And then there was a scuffle. They exchanged some. They almost exchanged blows. I don't know if any one of them got a blow. Yeah, I feel that one is touchy. And I am here for correction. Here, Gintu, you are wrong. That is actually what we call a witch hunt. Why? Why do you go and witch hunt people when they have no problem with you? You go and start provoking them in their own land, in their own shamba. And to make it more worse, I'm told that you had sneaked to go and film and take videos from there. So if that is true, then again you should refrain from that kind of behavior, because each and everyone has a freedom. Each and everyone has privacy. That's a private. So if you go there without the permission and you have an intention of filming, then it means there is something you have a wrong notion. There is something you wanted to fabricate against them. I have always called for peace at Nyabohanse. So you people don't witch hunt each other. Now, supposing you people fought there, and then they hurt you inside their land, they could put you anything. You could be a robber, you could be a witch, you could be a thief, you could be anything. They could fabricate. I don't know whether Machete man, he was not angry. He might have clobbered you because you are in his land, you are inside. And even Ankomo, I think Ankomo is a teacher. I believe he is someone who is so hard to fight somebody physically. We teachers don't fight. We don't fight. I better tell you very bitter words, but the bitter truth. And then even if you hate me, you will later come to realize that what I was telling you is true. So in another way around, I was saving you. So I don't think Uncle Mo is someone who is arrogant, who can fight. So in this case, this is what I have been actually appealing for, that Nyabohanse youth, please come together and form peace. And again, too, it has since you people had scaffolds, and then now there is peace. Don't provoke war, don't provoke things which are not good. And also, as much as you people say that okay, Maro doesn't recognize you, you are not whoever. Let me say that even if Maro belonged to an Indian, even if Maro belonged to a Chinese, he also had a right. He has a right to be respected. Some of the issues people talk about that, okay, you see, Maro is doing, like now, begin to tell me, you do that, and then now you people start blaming Marwa, that Marwa had sent Uncle Mo and Ondari and no. Don't. Let us be peaceful. Like this issue of Marwa's employees, he has employed employees who are working within his compound. And then one of the boys go around the compound and collect the guinea fowls' eggs. You know those things, those fowls can lay eggs anywhere, and they lay a lot of eggs. And somebody somewhere sneaks and takes a bag, then puts all the eggs inside, and then he sneaks them out. Then when Marwa talks, then you turn around and say, look at this Marwa, he is wicked, he is what. No. That one cannot be. No. Each and everyone's property must be respected. And if you are employed with a bad motive, then you are not the right person. Even if it is Kohera Senior who had employed you, I cannot allow you to come and blackmail me by stealing my eggs, and then later on when I complain, you say, you see now, Kohera Senior is bad, Kohera Senior is doing that and do that. No. Let us call a spade a spade. Marwa is part and parcel of your community. He is there, he has constructed. He is also contributing because there are so many employees who are from that village, YouTubers are there. So there is that kind. If Marwa wrongs, I will say it here. And you people don't wrong him. Sincerely, don't wrong him. So that when he complains, and then you people, you say, okay, now you see, this is what you can call him names. No. That was wrong. And but also Marwa, you wouldn't have brought that issue in YouTube. You could spy out amongst all those employees. It is only one, not everybody. That is a thief. It is only one employee. Not all employees are bad. It is only one that is a thief. And if he had an ill motive, then that is the person to be picked out and kicked out. Let him go and say you are bad, but he is also a thief. Otherwise, thank you very much. May I rest my case there? Please subscribe, comment, and like. And actually, that is all I had. Thank you very much. Gintu, don't extend the drum, my son. I don't want you. I want peace. I want you people to reconcile even with Masubo. Staki maneno, apana. Let people abuse me, but you live peacefully. Otherwise, thank you so much.